I remember the first thing was you couldn't believe it. You just couldn't believe it. It was beyond the scope of imagination. It wasn't a building, it wasn't two buildings, it was blocks. Walking was almost impossible. With all the steel and intertwined, a shovel would just bounce off of one piece. If it hits one piece of steel, it's just going to bounce off. The only way to do it was to force your hands down under there and lift it up and put it in a bucket. That's how most of the buckets were filled. The most dangerous job site I've ever seen in my life. Just danger everywhere. But below your feet was the reason you were there.
There were no direct orders, no one person or group in command. Those in the bucket lines were solemn and intently focused.
You would find yourself moving further and further up, around, and down in to the center of what used to be the towers. When you made it to the absolute front, there was usually about 4 or 5, maybe even 6 guys. That was a circle of digging, that was a circle of prying, of ripping, of cutting. And when you got there to the front, you didn't want to leave. I mean, you're there. If you're going to make a difference, that's the place to be. So you stayed there as long as you possibly could. And for me, I stayed there until my hands didn't work anymore.